Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Can you believe we are 1 week away from Christmas? Super wild, super crazy. I am like super excited. Anyways, I wanted to check in and let's get back to the basics for just a moment of, are you utilizing your tools? Meaning, are you looking at your pillars of health right now? We are a week away from Christmas, right? So are you focusing on nutrition still? Are you focusing on exercise still? Are you focusing on sleep and rest and keeping yourself stress-free, reducing your toxin load, all those different things, and using your tools of your oils to be able to help support each of those pillars? Or have you just thrown the pillars out, just kind of like the baby with the bathwater kind of concept, right? And you're wondering why your sleep isn't doing so great. You're wondering why your digestion isn't doing so great. Excuse me. So these are some things that a lot of times during the holidays, during different, times of our life, it could be so easy to just throw it all out, right? Say, oh, well, I got too much going on. I don't have time to think about what oil I need to be using right now. Or I don't have time to think about, grabbing a couple extra supplements to be able to put in my bag while I'm out and about and when I go to that Christmas party. I don't have time to sit and do my meditation and prayer and to be able to be really mindful about how I want to be able to approach that upcoming event. So it's so easy, right? But when we do that, when we throw it all out, then that's when it starts mucking up our mind. It starts mucking up our mind, which then affects our body. It affects so many different things. So for example, last week we were gone, right? We had this amazing venture as a family, lots of fun. But I made sure that every single day, my little pouch of daily supplements were in my bag. I made sure that the top oils that I had muscle tested us for were in my bag. For those of you who aren't muscle testing, that's okay. Remember, the top 10 oils are going to meet 80% of your health and wellness needs. So again, let's review those. When you're traveling, especially right now, your body is, because the holiday season is stressful, right? Even if it's a good stress, it's still stressful on our body. We're staying up too late because of Christmas parties or events. We are eating, richer foods, different things, all that stuff. So I want us to be able to think about how can we continue to make sure we're using our tools and supporting our bodies through all of this. So first thing in the morning, remember to put that lemon in your water. Put a couple drops in your warm water or lukewarm water, room temperature water, and take down, your 8 ounces of water in either your tea or your coffee, or under your tongue. Make sure that you're taking your frankincense at the very least. Again, we're going to talk about the top 10 here. We're going to remember the top 10 that are going to really support you. Making sure On Guard is on the bottom of your feet, back of your neck, putting Breathe on your chest so that your lungs are being able to get the support that it needs through all of this. Deep Blue for any aches and pains, especially, if you haven't been as mobile. It's kind of colder and all that stuff. That can actually be super helpful with that. Melaleuca to help support your skin. Melaleuca and lavender both are going to help support your skin when it's drier, as well as with frankincense, right? Lavender and Breathe at night to help your body to be able to go into that rest and relaxation. Using digestion on your belly, and the bridge of your nose for your sinuses and your belly for digestion. What oil are we missing? Peppermint to help wake you up. Peppermint and lemon on your palms of your hands, put on the back of your neck. Palm diffuse to be able to just really get that boost, that lift and all that stuff. So remember your top 10 oils that are going to really support you through all of this. Remember your tools. Remember that, all right, so you're going to a party. you're going to a gathering and they're going to have lots of different foods and all that stuff. And it doesn't mean that we don't partake, but think about why you're going to partake in something. Don't make the choice based off of emotion. Make it based off of celebration. And then also choose healthier choices, higher vibration choices along with it, so that your blood sugar levels don't crash. Your blood sugar levels don't, either spike or go down, that they stay nice and level. So I like to typically, before I go out, either drink a green juice, or using our Terra greens, making a Terra green shake, or V8 juice, type of V8 juice, or a Suji juice, something like that, that's going to really flood my system with lots of good fruits and vegetables, so that I have a less likelihood of feeling that craving or that emotional desire to reach for something. Now for me, I don't really have a sweet tooth, so the sweet stuff typically is not what tempts me. It's just, all the wonderful different savory type of stuff that might be, just alluring, especially when it comes to cheeses. Oh my goodness gracious. So, but knowing that cheese and I are not exactly friends, we don't, so needing to be able to remember that, is it a fermented cheese? Then I might be able, is it an aged cheese? I might be able to partake a little bit. But being mindful of where is my health at this particular point in time. Is it something that I should or shouldn't? And again, just really thinking, creating that mindfulness around my health. I might not have a full 20 or 30 minutes to go for a walk, but I definitely have 5 minutes to be able to get on the mini trampoline before I go out of the house, or every 5 minutes, or every 10 minutes, every hour while I'm working on some stuff here in the house, stepping outside, taking deep breaths into the fresh air. So, we're going to go outside here for a moment. I want to show you. So it's kind of crisp here in Georgetown, which I know that those of you who are on East Coast, significantly colder. I get that. So we're going to go out here for a moment. Come on, my sweet puppy dog. So it's kind of crisp. You might be able to see my breath. I'm not sure if you can or can't, but it's not so bad. It's nice. And taking in deep restorative breaths is super helpful and super healing. So and no, the vitamin D isn't super strong right now, but it's still enough. So willing to put a hat on, willing to put a scarf on, willing to put gloves on, to be able to go for a nice, brisk, refreshing walk that is going to wake up my system, wake up my body, wake up my mind. Putting it in a really great podcast, something to be able to really connect with the beauty of the day and not get caught in the overwhelm of the hustle and bustle of everyday life, right? And especially with the holidays and any last minute gift shopping that still needs to take place, all that stuff. So what I want you today and the rest of this week, as we enter into Christmas, is to really pause. Each morning, you truly have 5 minutes. As your feet hit the floor, I want you to think of what one pillar of your health do you really want to focus on during that day. Is it your nutrition? Is it that rather than saying, oh, I will start eating XYZ tomorrow, or I'll start eating XYZ at dinner time, I want you to take each meal, each hour, each moment to reflect on what pillar you want to reflect on. So we're going to take food as an example for our pillar. And at that meal, think of, is this what I really want to eat? Is this really going to support my system right now with everything that is going on? It, yes, might taste good, but is it what I need? Am I going to actually feel happy and good about myself after I eat this? Or after I choose to not go for a walk just around the block for 5 minutes? or do a stretching series on my front porch or back porch with some fresh air. Yes, crisp air, but fresh air. Or am I going to regret staying up a couple extra hours and jipping my sleep and then not feeling ready and alive in the morning to do some amazing things? All right, so think about that. Take each moment, each day, each hour by hour, and think about what pillar you want to really focus on, and think about which oils are going to really support you. I've been digging into a lot of the citruses right now because it's been cooler. Bergamot has been my jam recently, because bergamot is very uplifting. It's a citrus, and it also is about awareness. So many different great things. So think of what one oil between now and Christmas is going to be your jam kind of oil. It is going to be the oil that is going to help you focus on your pillars of health and to not throw out the baby with the bathwater, right? Hey Debbie, how are you doing? Anyways, so that is what I am asking of you, to focus on your pillars of health. Remember, your top 10 oils are going to really support you, that 80% of your health and wellness needs, right? And we're going to just get back to the basics for this last week before Christmas, and to be able to really enjoy our Christmas coming up, right, in our season. Hey Laura, hope you guys are having a beautiful and blessed morning. And to all of you out there, have a beautiful and blessed day. And I will talk to y'all soon. All right, take care and God bless.